Hello. Thought I'd see how it feels if I talk over this. So I've got some things I want to say about this level. I'll get more into it in a moment, but I've got some things that I want to say about the fact that I'm going for this. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, my webcam's not on. Why not? There we go. So, here we are. Okay, so yes, let me address the elephant in the room. I have been saying that I'm not doing Renevent. I've been saying this. Because ever since I've been talking about how I eventually want to beat an extended list, people have been like, oh, you should do Renevent because it's like 140 or whatever. I've been saying that I'm not doing Renevent as my first extended list. Why? I don't think it looks very fun. It simply does not look very enjoyable to me. I'm not never gonna beat it. I just don't want it to be my hardest. Okay? Plus, Frost Spirit's harder than Renevent anyways. So, secondly, about this being an extended list. Remember when he said he was going to do a really low extended list? This is a low extended list. It's 139. So, about this being extended list, okay? I mentioned that I wanted to do a level that was right off the list. That way my next hardest could be on the list. I know that this level is still technically on the list. It is almost definitely going to fall off of the list before I beat it, okay? It is almost definitely going to fall off of the list before I beat it. So I'm not really concerned about that. Let me see. Is Nightbot in my YouTube chat, or has Nightbot opted to fall asleep again? Let me check this really quick. Okay, okay, it's working. I did beat Nabil Let Go, yes. So, here's my thing. I know this is on the list right now still. I absolutely think it's going to fall off of the list before I beat it. Okay? So, I'm not... It's basically not a list level, really. It's not really that I particularly like 1.9 GDPS levels. It's just those happen to be... It's kind of just worked out this way. Because some of you may know about the Ledge list, which is my friend group demon list, right? My one friend who's better than me at GD, Frost Spirit was his hardest for a while. And you know what? It has a really good song. I like the song. And you know what? It is kind of aura. It kind of makes sense, you know? Because, like, I feel like I've kind of been chasing this guy for years. Okay, I had to lock in for 35. So, it's fitting, I think. Oh, awkward. Yeah, so, this level, I feel, so... Because obviously levels are getting placed on the demon list for a hot minute. So, yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. Yeah, I know, I got verified on Twitch a couple days ago, and I also got the Sdslayer name on Twitch. So it's very cool. So yeah, this is definitely gonna take more than 8 streams, more than 10 streams. I am still learning this. Now, I am not learning from scratch, okay? I've been blitzkrieging. I did the entire first stage, like, yesterday. And I've done 2 runs on the second stage today, okay? I don't know if we're going to get through the entire second stage today, but we're gonna try. What do you mean, please fix the capital? The capitalization is correct, bruh. It's capital S. That's how it is. Twitch chat isn't showing up on stream? Wait, is it not? Wait, what? Do I have the wrong chat box enabled? This is the right chat box. Your Twitch link on YouTube is broken. Do I have a freaking Twitch link on YouTube? Hold on, let me open up Botrix. Because I know I don't use Botrix commands anymore, but like the chat should still be showing up. I was hanging out in Zeronium's stream for a little bit, bruh. What about it? I mean, like, do I need the freaking chat box to be on? The chat bot to be on? For it to work? Hold on. I'm working on this. Okay, I guess I'll try to refresh the chat box. Yo, GDaxall101! Thank you for the Twitch sub, bro. Let me just, see here. Is it working? Okay, well that's YouTube. Oh, I don't have the freaking show the platform icon. Freaking heck, bro. Dude, why does it work? Why is it being like this, bro? Okay, I guess I'll freaking turn on the bot, bro. I guess I'll turn on the chat box and we'll just deal with it. Okay, well, hopefully that makes it work properly now. I don't know. We'll just have to see. If it doesn't work, I'm not really sure why. Yeah, I stream on both at once. Okay, I think we have enough chat messages, guys. It's still not working and I'm not really sure why. No, I do want to beat Frozen Cave, eventually, but not right now. Anywho, yeah. So I guess my dearest apologies that the chat box is choosing to not work, unfortunately, but can't really do anything about that. Anyways, yeah. So we're going from. Oh my god, bro, this mic keeps bugging out. I don't know what it is with this start pause. Like every time I enter the start pause, for the first attempt, it says that I'm going from 0, and I have to, like, restart for it to update. So, yeah, so I need to do 78 to what? 72 to 87. So I need to do from here to here. How did Nabil Let Go drop 4 spots with this level drop 9? Was this level... This level's been 139 for at least a couple days, because I know it was 139 when I picked it up. Yeah, this level hasn't been 131 for like over a month, bro. It was 131 on February 24th, then it got moved down on the 25th, we got moved down twice on the 25th, 3 times on March 1st, then on the 4th, the 10th, and the 11th. So this level's low-key been down for a while. This is very reminiscent of the Nabil Let Go ball at the beginning. The only difference is this one is 72% of the way through the level, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is number 139 on the list right now, but do not fret. It is not going to be that when I beat it, bro. I'd be very, very surprised if I managed to beat this when it's still on the list. But to be fair, my goal is basically to beat it right after it falls off the list. That way my next hardest can be like number 100 on the list, and I can beat that when it's on the list still, you know? I'm just trying to beat one extended list before the freaking game gets too impossible, bro. $10 you beat it and it's on the list? I doubt that, bro. Okay, wait, where do I need to get? I low-key forgot. I need to get to 87. No, you guys are gonna see, like, this is gonna be a real experience for you guys, bro, because, like, when I started streaming Nabil Let Go, like, I'd already learned it. I was just trying to relearn it. Like, I'm not beating this in 8 streams, bro. Well, geez, I gotta relearn how to do this star pause before I can worry about doing 2 star pauses. Holy. Man, that second ball part does not mess around. Yeah, this was a little scary. Beating this in 7, bro. Yeah, man. It's so fitting that this level is so blindingly blue, just like my icon. Oh, I clicked that so early. That's such a failure. That's such a flop. Fish death, bro. Now, I do want to make a video on the first extended list I beat. So I'll probably be noting things down about this in case I somehow do beat it when it's still on the list, but I have my doubts. Especially because, like, I'm gonna have to take a couple days off very soon because I'm gonna be moving. So I won't be able to, I won't really be able to stream for a couple days at the beginning of April. Oh my god, the second ball is so hard. Never end stream 1. True, bro, true. That's the strat. I beat Frostbeard in 1 stream. It was just a 4,000 hour long stream. Oh my god. Please stop dying to this spike. I need to, like, get this ball down, bro. Zodiac. See, I don't know, bro, because my thing with beating hard levels as well is, like, I need to, they're kind of song-motivated choices, because obviously I'm going to be listening to this song for a long time. So, I need to, like, the level needs to have a song I enjoy. And, like, I'm not, like, the hugest fan of the Zodiac song. I don't know if I could listen to the Zodiac song for a very long period of time. My god, I freaking let go so early. I don't, like, dislike the Zodiac song, but I don't know if I like it enough to, like, listen to it for that long. Okay, I feel like I can do this, bro. Can we lock in and do this run? Maybe. Also, I can turn auto music sync back on. Freaking still have to play on 2.207, bro. Because auto music does not work on 2.208 properly. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm gonna be listening to this part of the song for freaking ever, so, like, I need to make sure that I like this song, bro. Because I need to be able to listen to wah 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 over and over, bro. Wow, I did not know you could click that orb too early. That's truly insane. Oh my god, bro. I definitely would not be playing Tartarus. I wouldn't say I'd write off Zodiac, but definitely not Tartarus. Best song in the top 10? In my opinion, it's either Amethyst or Thinking Space 2, because I've been like a day one Waterflame supporter. Can't lie though, Nuke Powder also kinda goes hard. Oh my god, I clicked so early. Yo, auto music sync. Okay, I guess we're turning the threshold up, because... I mean, is my game lagging this much, bro? I don't see what the issue is. Okay, I really feel like I should have done this by now, bro. Oh, whatever. I mean, I haven't even managed to do this start pause again, bro. It's over. It's actually so cooked. Oh my god, you can click that too late. Stop clicking so early. I like kinda like the Tidal Wave song. It's like okay. I will say I'm not really crazy about the Orbit song though. I'm sure Nighthawk22 is a very talented artist, but I simply prefer Isolation. Oh my god, bro. Click this orb early again for... Freaking Mr. Beast, bro. Click this orb on time for $10 gazillion. Freaking Candler, bro. Oh my god, bro. I low-key don't even know what the Andromeda song is. How long do you reckon this will take you to beat? I have not a clue. Oh my god, and then I messed up in this start pause. It's over. Is 69 symbol crashes over a second of sci-fi ambience. Interesting. Are we finally gonna hang up the play button? Probably eventually. I don't know when I'm gonna stream the long way out again. Yo, chill on me. Oh my god. I'm floundering. I'm floundering. I mean, at least I redid the freaking start pause, but like I need to do 2 start pauses in one run now, bro, so it's like over. I honestly didn't expect this one to be so hard. I actually like quite enjoy this part, and like I didn't think it was that bad. Like playing something actually hard. I'm like low-key kind of the goat of this first ball. It's just the second ball that's actually impossible. And apparently the cube in between them. No, come on, I was 3 clicks away. First, okay, this level's only like 3 spots higher than Renovant, bruh. Also, like I said, this level is... Okay, I already answered this question. I said I don't know when I'm working on the long layout again. I don't know. Yeah, so like I said, this level is not going to be on the list when I beat it, probably. They just asked when I'm going to work on the long layout again, but like they're spamming it. Like I already answered that question, so timeout. Oh, come on, bro. Also, this Star Pass copy is super weird, bro. It has some star positions that are like 14% a level, and then it has some that are like 3%. I don't know who made this Star Pass copy, bro, but like they were cooking something ungodly. Holy run, bro. What the hell was that? Dude, I only needed 72 to 87. Oh, I'm him. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, we'll write that down for now. Okay, solid, solid. Alright, what do we need now? See, what is what I'm talking about, bro? This start press starts at 72. The next one is at 69. But then we go to 72, and then it's like 78, 87. So, like, okay. Well, like, so this start press hopefully won't be that difficult. I feel like it's so dark out relative to how dark it should be right now. Yeah, the chat box is kind of broken right now. I don't really know why, but the chat box, for some reason, it's like not showing Twitch chat, and I don't really know why. The Blitzkrieg method desperately needs a new name. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, here's the thing, bro. Once you remove, like, the World War II part of it, then it's kind of a raw word, you know? Just ignore the anti-Semitism, the anti-Semitic roots it has, and then, like, it's just kind of a cool word, you know? Ugh, come on, that was it. That was money, bro. There we go. Dude, am I him or what? Okay. Alright, next up. 63 to 72. Okay, so then we have these jumps. Those jumps kind of suck, but, honestly, in my practice so far, I actually haven't had, like, the most trouble with them, but I'm sure I'll die to them from zero plenty. Oh, and then I have to freaking, okay, so click pattern here. Yeah, I think 2 clicks is, like, probably the safest bet for me. I don't really want to talk about what I'm drinking because people are going to be like, ew, that's gross. Or they're going to be like, oh, your teeth or your dentist is eating good or something, bruh. Don't worry about what I'm drinking, bruh. I just want to say that I also drink plenty of water. In fact, I have water right here, bro. Yeah, it's Pepsi Mix It Mountain Dew, bro. Because it's freaking good, man. Is your goal for the first stream to get like 30 to 100? Ha! Absolutely not. I'm going to be honest, bro. That 78 to 100 that's the best run of the stream. I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest with you here, man. I can't believe you're not going for 0 to 100 on stream 1. Yeah, I mean, really, if you think about it, I should just, like, hurry it, just shape up and just beat the level, actually. Come on, man. Whatever. Alright, next. 55 to 69. Okay, this part's like kind of hard because you like can't really see what you're doing, but it's not that bad. Lock in. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, that was way too early. Oh my god, I understand why people say these jumps are impossible now. Well, the upside is the next start pause run will be free, I guess. Apparently I'm just the goat at this start position. Freaking Quaybus, bro. Oh my god. Okay, why am I actually just locked out now? This is the Blitzkrieg mod. Oh my god, okay. Well, you know, we're gonna get really good at this start position, I guess. I mean, I'm doing it damn near every time already, so... Oh my god, bro. This 55 ship is hard demon gameplay, bro. Earliest jump ever, bro. Well, actually, why can I not do these clicks now, bro? Okay. I didn't expect to hit my walls so soon at this level, but I think this is where we're gonna be for the rest of the stream, everybody. Thank you. Been stuck on this level for 2.5 months. As a new hardest, have 83 right now. Jeez. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes me like over 2.5 months, bro. This level's freaking hard. My god. Is it just me or is it getting chilly in here? Yeah, it is, bro, because isn't it like becoming winter for you, bro? Put on your jacket. It's getting frosty in here. Wow, this pink orb, the jump right after that pink orb is actually maybe the embodiment of Satan and everything that is bad in the world. Are there frame perfects? Probably. Yeah, I know you can hold off the pink orb, because that's what I freaking feel like that's what I did yesterday when I learned this part in the first stage of Blitzkrieg, but I'm washed now. Please, bro. I swear to God. Oh my god, I'm such a chud. This unforgiving text, this unforgiving cold text is low-key aura, can't even lie. See, it's an extended list right now, tried, but my idea is that this is gonna be like 160 when I actually beat it. So it's okay. Your bot sucks. Dude, Nightbot is just so freaking, like... Nightbot is, like, sleeping on the job on YouTube. I don't know what the deal is. Like, it just freaking... It's so delayed with its responses. Oh my god, why is this freaking yellow orb so hard for me to hit now? Okay, this is gonna be a hard run to get. Playing wave challenges, and the song in this one says, "This is Palestine," right before the drop? What are you playing, bro? Yeah, I've heard that this is a Frost Spirit. I mean, this is a Roblox game song. Do you think you could beat this before it falls to the demon list, or do you care? If not, that's fine, I'm just wondering. I don't think so, because that basically means I have like a month to beat this, probably, at most. And I don't know if I see that happening. I mean, anything's possible, bro, who knows? Like, maybe this level will just become the consistency demon, and I'll freaking knock it out before the beginning of May, but... Yeah, that's the thing. I don't foresee myself beating this before it falls off, but it's, like, not impossible, I guess. My idea is to beat this, like, right after it falls off. That way, like, I have more leeway to pick a higher extended list level next. I'm not too stressed about trying to beat this before it falls off, because, like, I'm not really expecting it to. It will be annoying if, like, I end up having, like, 80-something on it or whatever, by the time I... Yo, Toph! Yo, thank you for the raid, bro! Hope your stream went well, bro. W Raid. What's up, bro? W's all around, bro. Yeah, well, it's gonna be kind of annoying if, like, I end up having, like, 80-something on this level when it's, like, 149, because then I'm gonna play worse, because I'm gonna have time pressure. It did, thanks. Good to hear, good to hear. Thank you for the luck, bro. This level is absolutely going to own me, but eventually I will own it. I want to beat an extended list eventually. I'm not really expecting to be this one, because my idea is, like, if I can beat this when it's, like, 160 on the list or whatever... Then the next hardest I can start playing one that's like 100 or whatever, you know? I don't think I'd have the time pressure unless it was like I have like less than a week. Like, with a month to go, I feel like I'd still be pretty confident, but, I mean, I guess it depends how consistent I was, because obviously this level's very hard, and I can't imagine myself being consistent with it at all at this point in time. Oh, that's the frickin' run that I needed. Thank God. I thought I'd be stuck on that run for hours. Whatever. That is all I need. I needed 37 to 55, and that's what we freaking got. Alright, what's next? 28 to 44. Ugh. Oh, man, it's this part. This part with the worst ship of all time, bro. I hate to see this ship part, bro. Cause it's so not that bad, and then you get this, bro. This part at the very ending with dodging this yellow orb, bro. This part right here, I don't know who made this, bro, but they need to explode. Like, I don't know who freaking made this part, because every freaking part is just named Quaybus, bro, but like, whoever made this part, bro, whichever one of the Quaybuses that made this part, bro, like, you are my #1 op. Yeah, and I have to do this in addition to the next part now, so this will be a fun run to try and get, I think. Like, I'm sure it's like the Nabil Let Go drop, or like the pre-drop ball, or like the freaking, you know, drop wave or whatever. Like, I'm sure it will get consistent, but oh my god, it is so infuriating to play when it's not consistent. Because I can do like the entire ship minus that like single part at the very end, bro. It's so irritating. Quaybus tier list, bro. Freaking Quaybus, dude. Quaybus. It's all coming up Quaybus. I love how this level looks, but Doggy's experience made me think the gameplay is horrible. Dude, I like... This level, like, it has good gameplay in some parts, but then in others, it has horrible gameplay, honestly. Like, it has some parts that I quite enjoy, actually, even though I'm not consistent with them. But then it has some parts that I don't think I'm ever going to enjoy. Do you care when 157 gets placed, or you're just happy it's extreme? I mean, I'm interested to see where 157 goes on the all rated list. I'm curious to see where it's going to go. But I mean, I know that placing levels on the all rated list takes freaking ages. And like, my level needs victors for that to happen. And to my knowledge, there's only like 10 victors, so... It's also funny, too, because I asked my friend who's beaten this level, like, if he thinks it's first or second half, and he said he thinks it's second half heavy. Which is really funny to me, because I find that the more enjoyable parts tend to be in the second half. I mean, maybe they are just straight up harder. Like, I'm willing to believe that, but... my, like, day 2 opinions is that, like, even if they're harder, they are better, I guess. Generally speaking. Oh, cool. Forgot how to play. 157 Meet Victor? I don't know what that means. Yeah, this Blitzkrieg stage is kind of interesting, because this is the one where, like, it kind of forces me to, like, learn how you transition between each part. Especially the beginning of this level, bro. Like, the very beginning of this level, oh my god, I cannot stand it. We'll see if we get to that point by the beginning of the stream, or the end of the stream, but the first, like 15% of this level, I wish I could express how much I don't like it so far. There's this wave at like 8% that is like, holy. A few streams ago, Colin played the Impossible game, so his April Fool's video might have something to do with that. Interesting. Yeah, I had an idea for an April Fool's video, but I just didn't have the time to like actually execute it, so I'm not making one this year. It's probably for the best though. Like, April Fool's videos are fun, but like they always underperform and like low-key hurt my channel, so. No yoinky spoinky. A wave at 8? I mean, I don't know if it's at 8, bro. Okay, it's literally earlier than 8. It's at like 4, I guess. W orb. Yeah, I mean, like, maybe I'll try to make that April Fool's idea next year, but I mean, especially because I'm not gonna be home on April Fool's Day. I'm gonna be moving on April Fool's Day, bro. I'll be doing anything but freaking watching YouTube videos on April 1st. God, hit this orb, I swear to goodness, God, freaking heck, bro. Oh, just explode right now. Well, the plane isn't gonna prank me because my flight is on... actually, I don't remember if it's really late on the 31st or really early on the 1st. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, but I'm really interested to see how long this takes me, because my last, like, 2 hardest, I've had... Like, I've taken these, like, multiple month-long breaks in between them because I just get bored. But I'm really going to try to lock and commit to this one to see how long it, like, actually takes me. See if I can get, like, a more accurate, like, attempt count. Because Nabil Let Go took me, like, 33k attempts, but I swear to God, if I didn't take breaks, it would have taken me, like, 20k. Swank is gonna beat Heliopolis on April 1st, bro. I feel like Doggy can't farm grief again, bro. Like, he already pulled, like, the Vortrox 99 thing. He can't, like, do it again, bro. Everyone's gonna see it coming. I mean, everyone's gonna see it coming anyways, because it's April 1st, bro. But, like... It'd be funny if TCD did a thing where it's like the joke is that like they all like, you know, like see who can get the furthest on grief in like 1 hour, and then like one of them freaking beats it. Freaking trick verifies grief. I was going to start my new hardest this week, but I remembered I had a camping trip and we were able to play for like a week and a half. But after that, I will lock in with you. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. We're going to both beat new hardest, bro. Gonna go play this now. Good luck. Thank you, bro. Good luck to you as well. Tried, you're so outdoorsy, bro. I feel like you go outside more than any other GD YouTuber. I feel like Tried is like the only dude who I've heard in my entire life talk about camping in the last like 3 years, bro. No one I know has gone camping. No one in my family has ever expressed a desire to go camping. Oh, we got an allegiance attempt. I didn't see that. Make sure I didn't miss one. I didn't miss one. Okay, cool. Camping is so fire. Maybe, like, if you show up in the evening and you camp and then you leave in, like, the morning. Low-key. I'm not trying to go camping for more than, like, 1 to 1.5 days. I think the longest I've ever been camping for is like maybe 3 or 4 days. I've just never been, ooh, awkward. I've just never been much of a freaking, I've just never been much of a outdoorsy person in that, kind of regard. I don't know. I kid you not, bro. Like, when I was a kid, I feel like the most fun thing, like, literally, the thing I enjoyed most about camping was, like, the trip to the store right before it, bro. Because it's like, oh, we get to shop for, buy hot dogs and burgers, and it's so fun, and look at all this food that we're gonna eat. And we get to buy marshmallows and stuff. But, like, actually being there is, like, I don't know. I don't really care much for it, bro, because it's like, you gotta use, like, public showers that are always gross, and, like, it's so wet, and, like, there's nowhere to stand to dry yourself off, and, like, when you're sleeping, like, you have to sleep in a sleeping bag, and, like, there's always gonna be, like, little dirt and rocks in your tent and stuff, and it's just, I don't know. It feels like it's impossible to ever be 100% clean when you're camping, and I understand that that's probably, like, part of the appeal is, like, just being out with nature, but I don't really like nature all that much. Like, it's cool to look at, but I don't really need to be in it. I could only see myself enjoying it if it was, like, a thing I did with, like, a group of, like, 4 or 5, like, friends or something. And at that point, it wouldn't even be about the camping. It would just be because I'm just hanging out with people I like. We just happen to be in the middle of, like, a forest while doing it. Like, if you put me with, like, 4 friends, like, I can find anything entertaining, bro. Like, I've literally hung out with friends and we've gone to, like, Walmart for fun. I remember in my second year of college, bro, like, me and, like, 2 of my roommates went to Costco and just had fun there for, like, an hour, bro. Like, if I'm with people, I can low-key enjoy anything. That's the thing, is, like, camping trips when I was a kid, they were always with my family, so it was just like, okay. So when are we going home? It's probably worse now, though, because when I was a kid, I didn't have, like, a phone or a computer to, like, be pulled away from. So now it'd be worse, honestly, because I'd go camping, and the whole time I'd be like, man, I could be playing Frost Spirit right now. I do remember, though, being a kid, my dad would bring this, like, portable DVD player, and I'd be sitting by the campfire watching the 2008 movie Bolt on my little DVD player. Do you need a membership to go to Costco? Yes, I believe so. Well, you can bring... Only, like, one person in your group needs a membership, I think. Because I don't have a membership, but my roommate... One of my roommates had a membership to Costco. Yeah, we bought a Costco pizza, and then we also... Costco's like a bulk retailer, bro. We bought, like, a thing of eggs that expired in like a week and a half from when we bought it, bro, and it had like 48 eggs in it, bro, so we had to try to eat 48 eggs in like a week, bro. I had so many eggs, bro. I maybe tackled a third of that egg carton on my own. Dude, Bolt it's so fire, bro. It's so fire. Yeah, it's the one with the dog. I haven't watched Bolt since I was a kid, low-key. I need to rewatch and see if it's still peak. Bolt was like my go-to movie whenever I was at home if the power went out and like I couldn't watch TV. I'd be like, alright, time to freaking put Bolt in the DVD player. Dude, I don't even freaking love boiled eggs, bro. I was making egg sandwiches with those eggs, because I've been a day one egg sandwich enjoyer my whole life. God damn it, bro. I just want this run. Bolt sucks. I'm banning both of these people from my chat, bro. What are we talking about? We got freaking this level is so cool. This song is so goated, and then Bolt sucks, bro. You're the median voter, bro. I cannot understand this person in my YouTube chat. God, bro, this is just, like, I'm getting through the hard thing, and I'm dying to the easy thing. But maybe that's the strategy, because then I'm going to get more consistent at the hard thing. I'm learning. Yeah, this shit part sucks. Bolt is cool, TS song sucks. Okay, well that's like still a bad opinion, but you get to stay. Bro is funny, he should stay. That's true. Solomon, you have good comedy value. You get to stay, bro. We've got the rare, like, funny YouTube chatter, bro. I feel like most people in YouTube chat kind of be coming in and they just be saying whatever, but this guy is, I like this guy. That's no offense to all of the sentient YouTube chatters in my chat right now, but you have to understand that most YouTube chatters come into my stream and they're like, yo, did you see that Doogie verified grief? YouTube chat is infinite monkey theorem. True, bro. If you give infinite monkeys infinite keyboards and let them type in Sdslayer's YouTube chat, one of them is bound to say something funny eventually. On the upside, if I ever get past this run, maybe doing the next one won't be so bad. I'm dead. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry. I want someone to explain, what did I jump off of? Am I the idiot, or like what, bro? I'm out here doing stuff you've never seen before, bro. Zeronium! Hi, Zeronium. Thanks for the raid, bro. Feed that man! Oh, I'm eating good today, bro. Did you beat the other level you started playing, bro? Did you beat that 600 all-rated list level that you said would be easy? That was the last thing I saw you doing before I realized that it was almost 4 o'clock. And I don't want to be streaming until 8 p.m. I'm so chud adjacent, bro. Like, I'm not like a full-on chud, but like, if you put me and a chud next to each other, you'd have a hard time figuring out which one's which. You could even say I'm a chud-like, bro. Oh my god, that's a lot of Arabic characters in my YouTube chat. Goodbye. This is low-key a ball timings demon. The first 10% of this level makes this a wave level, and I'm not gonna hear any other opinions, frankly. I'm sorry. Oh my god. It gets consistent. Yeah, next you're gonna tell me that this part gets consistent, which I don't believe. And frankly, I think I'm qualified to talk on this topic. You know why? I've been playing this level for 30 hours. I'll have you know that I completed stage 1 of the Blitzkrieg on this level, so I think I know what I'm talking about. I hate you so much. This part is actually the hardest part before Unforgiving Cold. Dude, it's just like the freaking... This part is so freemium, and then they threw in the yellow orb of pain, suffering, agony, and despair, bro. At the very end. This shit part would actually be so chillin', but then they decided to do this. And also, they... Actually, I changed my mind. This is a ship level, bro. Because, like, what is this ship part either, bro? This part's impossible. Are we sure people have actually beaten this level? Or, like, what? Dude, I'm not doing Renovant. Like, I'm really sorry to disappoint all the people in my chat that really thought I was gonna beat Renovant as my next hardest, despite the fact that I said multiple times that I wasn't going to. You know what? This level's harder than Renovant anyways. So you know what? If I beat this level, then Renovant should basically take me like 3 days. So you know. Oh, it's Bobsy, bro, the freaking ledgeless kingpin himself. He's come to gloat at the common folk. Yeah, I am Frosty. When Helo polls verification? That's my next hardest after this, bro. On COD, I swear. Okay, people keep saying I have to upload my Twitch link on YouTube, and I literally looked for... do I have a Twitch link on YouTube somewhere? I don't know what happened. Can you one attempt the 3 jumps? Maybe. Hold on. Okay, well... Dude, like, I was so good at these 3 jumps, like, yesterday, but I'm so bad at them today. No, like, actually, like, I did not die to these, like, a single time yesterday, but I guess new me, new day, new me. Okay, well, I feel like I have to do them at least once now before I can move on. Legally speaking. There we go. Whatever. I'm gonna assume that, I'm just gonna assume that anyone from Zeronium's chat talking about this level has beaten it, because I have to assume that because he's so good at the game that all of his viewers are also equally as good at the game, so... I think we have about 200 Frostspirit victors in my chat now. That's what I think. There we go. Whatever. My hardest is a hard demon. True, bro. Okay, yeah, see, and then we get this checkpoint, which I feel like is so much easier in comparison. Like, I don't know who made this start pause copy, bro. This like, start pause copy is so unbalanced. I like to think I'm good at the game. I haven't beaten Frostspirit, though. Awkward. I swear to God, this start pause is convenient if you mind block the mini wave from 0. Okay. Glad you're not going to struggle with Silver's wave at all in, like, my low CPS ass, bro. Here's the thing, bro.
Keep the grind.
Yo, Azrael fan, why do you think you're the 5, bro? Here's the thing, bro. I might have the CPS to do this, but, like, I don't think I have the greatest, like, mini wave control. Like, I can do the clicks per second, bro, but, like, controlling the mini wave is a completely other thing. I'm so glad this start pause starts off in a place where you can't immediately hold out of it. That's super cool, I think. God. I have beaten 3 medium demons. Solid, solid. Finding annoying start position. I mean, I'm gonna trust the process. Like, if this is supposedly a helpful start pause, then, like, whatever. I mean, it's kind of good for the mental, bro, because I do, like, some sloggy start pause that takes me 8 years, and then I immediately get, like, a start pause like this that is, like, 3 extra %, so it's, like, maybe it's not so bad. Although, I am doing very bad at this start position for some reason right now. Okay, hello? Hi! My only gripe now is, like, now I have to listen to this part of the song, and, like, this song is still good, but I definitely am probably not the biggest fan of the beginning, because it's just, like, less musically interesting. That's the thing, bro. Like, I feel like I don't really have, like, a click pattern for this mini wave. I feel like I'm kind of just praying each time I get there, and, like, sometimes it works out. Where's this YouTube link, by the way? Yo! Oh my goodness! Hi, I'm Lan with the 1872 with the 10 gift memberships on YouTube. Oh yeah, wait, I have Twitch panels, right? I guess I need to change. Do I need to change those? Dude, my freaking thing keeps autofilling to real Sdslayer, bro, because now I have this cool, awesome name. Oh, I gotta update the extreme demon count. I've beaten 49. My hardest is Nabil Let Go by Nab. There we go. Oh yeah, since your username update, I think you're... Oh! Is that why it's not showing up? I was wondering why. Yeah, because someone earlier was like, oh, it's not showing up on stream. Yeah, you're right. How do I fix this? How do I, like, unlink? Okay, I can unlink my YouTube account. Okay, then sign in with Twitch. Oh, that's why it hasn't been working. That's fascinating. Yeah, people were pointing that out earlier, and I had no clue why it wasn't working. I did not even think about the fact that it is because of that. Okay, let me try to update this now. Okay, wait. Refresh. As someone who currently has 71% and 61k attempts on Bloodbath, I confirm that I've definitely beaten Frost Spirit. Yo, that's pretty hype. No, the gift memberships are always Finger Dash, right? They are always the lower tier. How many attempts do you have on this? Oh, yep, there you go. Twitch chat's working again. Interesting. Well, good to know. I think I already have like 5k attempts on this, bro. I can't even lie. I'm like actually so cooked. 4,500 and 1,100, bro. Like, it's so over. I want to play from 0 on this, so I have to lock in. Best of luck learning. Thank you, and good luck to you. Dude, when I discovered this was from a Roblox game, I wanted to try and play it, but then I found out that it was from an event that was over, and it made me sad. And then they, like, brought it back for, like, a revival, but it had, like, a remixed song, bro. Like, I don't know anything about Roblox Tower Defense Simulator, bruh, but, like, there should be a way for you to play, like, old events, even if they don't give you any rewards or whatever, just, like, for fun. Or like, I don't know if anyone's made like a copy of the Tower Defense Simulator game that has the old events still. Because I'm trying to hear this song in game, bro. You know? 40% wave on Allegiance is hell. It's a bit hard. What would you say is like the halfway between beating your first extreme and beating a level of this difficulty? Maybe like Phobos or Bloodbath or something. Yeah, the Frost Invasion event. Like, even if they doesn't give, like, rewards or whatever, like, I wish that they would, like, leave the events in still. Because I found out that that event apparently happened in, like, 2021, bro, and it's like, I didn't even know, this wasn't even a level in 2021. This is so crazy. I low-key thought I would have had this run already by now, but I guess this is why we practice. I guess this is why we blitzkrieg. This and Shutdown are enough for me to conclude that... Yeah, that's the thing too, Shutdown. And then I found out that Shutdown is, like, also not in the Roblox Flood Escape game. Or, like, it is, but now it doesn't have Milky Ways as the song. And it's like, well, that's the whole identity, man. Like, it's so unfortunate that freaking all of the Roblox things that GD levels are based on are, like, not a thing anymore. It makes me sad. I'm trying to play some Roblox Tower Defense. I don't know anything about Roblox Tower Defense Simulator, bro, but if the Frost Spear thing was still in that game, I would learn. Wow, that was the worst wave I've ever done. Well, I think the Flood Escape 2 thing has Shutdown, but it doesn't have Milky Way by Boss. Like, the song isn't the same anymore, so it doesn't really have the same luster, you know? Yes, we have to make a level based on death penalty, bro. That is maybe the greatest Roblox game of all time. I feel like this is really not that hard. I feel like I should be able to do this, but I guess I'm like maybe in the worst, so you know, it happens. That's the thing, bro. Death Penalty doesn't have freaking music, I don't think. The level has nothing but freaking ambient noise. Yes, that's the game with the Wheel of People. Yes, bro. I was freaking watching... Like... I was watching, like, a Zeronium. It's actually convenient that he rated me, and a lot of Zeronium viewers are here, but I was watching, like, a old Zeronium 24-hour stream highlights thing, and he played that game on Roblox, and I was like, this game looks so silly, and it's actually maybe the greatest game ever. It's just, like, Roblox... It's like a mixture of, like, Squid Game and, like, the Saw movies. That's, like, the best way I can describe it. I low-key really like watching GD YouTubers play games that aren't Geometry Dash. I can't lie. It's very interesting to see GD YouTubers, like, step out of their element. That's the run we needed. You beat a new hardest last week. Yeah, I know, and I gotta keep my freaking GD muscles strong, bro. No stopping. A good YouTuber can make anything entertaining. I think that I could make other games entertaining. It's just I don't think people would watch it. That's why, like, I want to do a 24-hour stream eventually. And I'm expecting low views, you know. But that's why I'm probably going to try to do it over the summer, like June or July or something. Because then, like, the most people could watch it if they want to, you know. Okay, I really feel like this star push shouldn't be that hard to make happen. This run. Okay. You will pull numbers trust. Yeah, bruh. Dude, I'd have to find, like, games that are entertaining, though, because I can't lie, bro. Like, I'll open Roblox, and I'll spend 4 hours playing Dig a Hole Simulator, bro, or something. Some BS. Although, you already know that Bed Wars is going on the roster, so people can watch me lose, because I haven't played Bed Wars in years anymore. It's not even that I'm bad at Bed Wars, bro. It's that everybody else is too good now. I hopped on Bed Wars last night just for fun, and I lost at my first rush 4 out of the 5 games I played, bro. I'm actually so past my prime in Minecraft. It's unreal. The Roblox shooter category? See, but I'm bad at FPS games, bro. I, like, have some friends that, like, every now and again will get on, like, CSGO, or I guess it's CS2 now, and they'll be like, hop on, and I'm like, I don't know how you play the shooter games. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work like that, bro. Like, people aren't here to watch me play paintball incremental or whatever. So I gotta find good things. Co-op SM64 is low-key a baller idea. Because that's the thing, bro. Like, originally my idea for doing a 24-hour stream is I was like, I gotta think of, like, it has to be all GD. And then I quickly realized I would go insane if I tried to actually play only GD for 24 hours. Like, it would be maybe the worst thing ever. I also, like, I'm gonna have to, like, have other people there for, like half of the segments, probably. I can't even lie. Like, I'm probably gonna make, like, a Discord server and just invite, like, a couple of friends and be like, alright, you guys are my standby for whenever I need people. Like, I don't care if it's 4 in the morning, bro. If I'm pinging you to get on Fall Guys, like, you're getting on Fall Guys, and we're running up some games, man. Yeah, I think I want to do it, like, in celebration of 500k, but I want to do it over the summer because that's when, like, people will be available to watch. So, like, I might just do it as, like, an early 500k, because, like, I don't think I'm hitting 500k by August. My other thing with doing a 24-hour stream is, like, when do you start? Because I was thinking, like, oh, maybe I should start at, like, midnight. That way, like, when it ends, I can go straight to bed and wake up at a reasonable time. But, like, how do I get on the schedule where I wake up at midnight, bro? But then, like, the thing is, like, if I start at, like, 12 p.m. and then I end at 12 p.m., then, like, what? Like, do I pass out and wake up at 2 in the morning, or what? Like, we'll see, you know? I'm the worst. 32 hours is unreal, bro. Like, 32 hours is probably, like, around the limit of, like, the longest I've ever stayed up just, like, in my life, bro. What can I say? I get a little eepy from time to time. I added 8 hours for sleeping. Oh, I see. That's what you mean. Start at midday. That's, like, the most reasonable outcome, is, like, I start at, like, 2 p.m. or something. I'll get, like, freaking 12 hours of sleep. Start at 2 p.m. and then just, like, deal with the consequences of the next day. I don't know if I could be bothered to make a video on that, though. I don't even know if my video editor could handle 24 hours of content. And that would be, like, impossible to edit down. Yeah. So it'll be a fun time. I'll reach out to some people and be like, yo, you don't actually have to, like, do anything, but, like, you want to be here in case you're around. Yeah, I don't know when I would do it. Like I said, it'd definitely be over the summer. Like, it might be, like, July or August or something. Because I want it to be an early 500k thing, like, I'd want it to be when I'm, like, closer to 500k. So, like, I presume around, like, August, I'll probably be at, like, 480 or 490k. You know? That's the thing, like, I could take each section as a chunk of editing, but then it's like I'm editing, like, 12 videos, bro. I don't know. I don't know if people want to watch Factorio. That's like streaming a Roblox Tycoon, and again, like, I don't think people are trying to watch a Roblox Tycoon. Yeah, friend swap games would have to make a return. I've low-key had the Lethal Company itch lately, and, like, if I could get GD YouTubers on Lethal Company, that'd be awesome. Freaking, like, tried Moldy and Vortrox, like, played Lethal Company, like, once without me, bro. I was like, dude, come on, guys. I'm right here. They, like, did it on a whim when I wasn't home, and I was upset, bro, because, like, I'm trying to friend swap, you know? I did beat Nabil Let Go. People love slop on their screen, bro. Yeah. Dude, that's the thing, bro. I don't drink coffee, though. I mean, I guess I could drink soda, because soda has caffeine, but I don't drink coffee. Yeah, like, I feel like what I'd have to do is I'd have to, like, maybe do half and half, right? Like, half of the little parts of the stream are GD, and then the other half is, like, not GD. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Lethal Company. I think the optimal party size for Lethal Company is, like, 4 or 5 players, though, because I've played Lethal Company with, like, 9 people before, and it gets, like, kind of unbearable. Like, I can't hear myself think. And, like, part of the fun of Lethal Company is being separated from your team, and when you have, like, 9 people, like, you're just never gonna be alone. You're always within earshot of somebody. God damn it, bro. You know, I've never played Repo. One of my friends has, like, talked up Repo before, and I think he even bought it for, like, one or two of us, but yeah, I've never played Repo. To my understanding, it's very Lethal Company adjacent, but it's not as scary. I feel like I get the impression that Repo is a little bit more silly than Lethal Company. It's not as, like, scary. go. That run took longer than I feel like it should have. Oh, but we're going all the way. Oh my goodness God. I'm actually just him. I'm just him. I'm Himothy. I wouldn't say Leave the Company is, like, popular, but, like, it's not unpopular. Phasmophobia is a good idea, too. Oh, let's go, dude. That was over 20%. Solid. Okay, so this is, like, the last start pause before it starts getting really hard. Oh, yeah, Peak, too. I forgot about Peak. Yeah, like, honestly, I would just take it as an excuse to play non-GD games with other GD YouTubers. Because, like, as much as, like, I, you know, consider myself friends with a lot of GD YouTubers, I don't actually, like, do much with them outside of, like videos and stuff. If I gift subs, what will you do? I will thank you heartily. Minecraft speedrun. That's an idea. That's an idea. I mean, again, I would have to just, I'd have to see what I can get them on board with. I'm just gonna have to DM them and be like, yo, I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream sometime soon. I was wondering if you want to just be in the server in case I, you know, need people for anything. I mean, it'd be a super small server. Like, it'd be like me and like 5 or 6 other people max, but, you know, could be fun. I don't know. It's something I've wanted to do for like 2 years, but I just never bothered to actually try to organize it. But especially now that I don't have like school or anything to worry about, like, ever. It's Tetris. Dude, freaking Roblox Tetris, bro. The stream is so joy-filled. This is like the best kind of stream, bro. Like, I can... The streams I enjoy are the ones where I can talk to the people in the chat, and Geometrash low-key becomes secondary, because it means I don't focus on the fact that I am never gonna do this Blitzkrieg run. And frankly, I'm a happier person for it, so... I got some fun ideas, that's for sure. You can hold past the first blue orb there. No, I know, that's what I'm trying to do. It's just hard for it to stick in my brain. What if I did the run right now, though? That'd be cool, I think. Well, well, you know, nothing ever happens. Yeah, I mean, Minecraft Deathlink isn't the hardest thing to set up. I feel like if I did a 24-hour stream, well, I mean, I'm going to, but like, I feel like Minecraft has to be part of it in some regard. I mean, you can click the second blurb instead of the first. Wait, what? Oh, you mean like that? Oh. That does kind of eliminate the whole, like, landing on the slope thing. Oh, I understand. It's so nice to be friends with a person who's already beaten this level. Everybody say thanks, Bopsy. Sick. That's that run. Thanks, Bob C. Okay, now it's time for the memory part, which I need to completely relearn because I don't remember how you do this part. Yeah, so this is like this start pause and the start pause before are like the only parts of this level I feel like I really like don't like. I do not care for this beginning part, the first like 15% of this level. Not really a fan of. The upside is the next part's not really that hard, so if I can get through this part, I should be good to get this Blitzkrieg run. Bopsicle. Dude, I'm so glad that someone else said that, bro. I call this guy Bopsicle all the time. Well, not all the time, but I definitely have dropped the Bopsicle every now and again. I call him Bopsicle because he's cool. Like, why does this level open up with a memory part, bro? It opens up with 2 memory parts, like, back to back, bro. The wave of the start gets quite consistent. God, bro, I mean, I trust you, I guess, because, man, do I not see how. Yeah, see, like, that'd be the run already if I was from 0 right now. Or, not from 0, from the beginning. Yeah, I know you mean, like, the straight wave at the very end. This is not main list, this is extended list. I don't think I'm ever beating a main list in my life, bro. The game is too hard. Yeah, I think it is simply not happening. Oh, okay, I didn't click the last thing there. When chatters don't see you doing runs from 0 on a learning stream. Yeah, I know. I know GD has invisible spikes, bro, but, like, these spikes are extra invisible, I feel like, bro. Like, there's nothing here, man. Whatever, man. Let's just throw some attempts at the wall here. bro. Those clinks sync pretty well, man. I feel like they're consistently delayed by a little bit. Yeah, like that was me clicking to what I feel like was pretty much perfectly on beat. I don't know why I clicked that orb. I might be an idiot. I might be a freaking fool little dummy boy. Dumb stupid boy. Oh, YouTube chat just crashed, I can tell. Oh, did EVW beat Quantum Processing? I'm so happy for him, bro, because I saw his, like, horrific death at, like, 95, bro. He literally, like, basically beat the level, but he just, like, choked at the very end. I felt so bad for him. Sick. Awesome. Bro, oh my god. I didn't beat... I started relearning Nabil Let Go. I didn't pick it up from scratch, bro. So the fact that I beat it in 8 streams is, like, kind of misleading. I forgot to click the last orb, bro. Oh my god, I clicked that too early. Oh my god, I'm dying in every way. Every play? God, I miss every play. There we go. They thought it was impossible. Okay, now it's time for the hardest freaking part, bro. This freaking wave, bro. This wave is unholy. And now they're expecting me to do it as well as another part. This may very well be the rest of the stream, bro. I cannot even lie. This wave is a freaking wave part, that's for sure. I guess if I do want like a consistent amount of clicks going into this, though, I should like try to formulate that now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's not so bad. This wave is like pretty mean. It's like pretty mean. It's like, it's mostly these structures, right? Like, these, like, blue ones. Like, the darker ones I'm, like, low-key fine with. But, like, it feels like all the structures that are, like, blue have, like, these extra hidden spikes on them that are so hard for me to, like, avoid. And I don't know why. Crazy swag route? Jesus, I almost freaking did something stupid. Well, that was decent. I don't know, maybe my brain did subconsciously kind of sleep buff this wave part a little bit, because I definitely had a much harder time trying to learn it for the first time yesterday. You know, I'm gonna try a forbidden tech on this part, because this part's pretty dark. I'm gonna turn off my light here and see if that makes it easier to focus. Yo, I think my light is holding me back from my full potential. Hold on. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna have a light in my face most of the time I'm streaming, so I guess I may as well learn how to frickin' get my eyes sight up. I don't know, man. I guess we could try. We're gonna play from 0 because I need to get freaking... What do I need to get now? 11? I need to get 11%, guys, so wish me luck. But if we can get 11%, we will have officially finished the second stage of Blitzkrieg on this level, and that is pretty cool. Oh my god, I actually made it through the wave, but then I forgot to click. Yep, new hardest already. Because I'm trying to beat an extended list before the game gets impossible. And I don't think this level is... I don't think I'm going to beat this level before it falls off the list. But... if I can beat this level, like, right as it falls off the list, then my next hardest can be an extended list, like, for real, for real. Remember how you wanted us to be frank with you? Are you Frank? That's right, I got a horse. Good luck on 11. I'm gonna go fish. Okay. Thank you, bro. Good luck to you, but I also hope you don't do it, because I don't want you to put this freaking level on the list yet. Alright, we're making progress. We're making progress. I don't know anything about Verdant Landscape other than the fact that Nepessa just made a video on it, and it's got maybe the greatest thumbnail of all time. One allegiance attempt. Okay, bear, give me a second. Hold on, I want to get back to the wave one more time before I do the allegiance attempt. Dang it, bro. This is a cool level. It's a pretty cool level. Whoops. I like how Quaybus put their name over everything like it isn't a solo created level. I love how Quaybus has one level on their account and it's Frost Spirit. I'm reading YouTube chat. YouTube chat just doesn't have very many things for me to actually respond to. Worst wave ever. Oof, awkward. Alright, we're getting frosty, that's right. Oh my god, bro. Ugh. I mean, I know why this level is on the Quaybus account, but it's funnier to imagine that... It's funnier to make up reasons why. You know the Quaybus account only has one comment, I think? Okay, other than freaking Quaybus, bro. It has a comment on Frost Spirit, bro. But he has one other comment that says, bro trying to be Quaybus, and you know what level this is on? Frost Spirit, a 7-star. Or 7 moon, I guess. Bro trying to be Quaybus, bro. Also, why does Quaybus only have one creator point when this is featured, right? Oh, never mind. No, it's not. It was bugging out. It's not featured. Never mind. Bro trying to be Quaybus. I can't lie, I'm low-key trying to be Quaybus right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, I mess up the transition. That's so lame, though. Why do you do that? Oh my god, That's being super, like, I keep, like, almost dying. We are Quaybus, bro. Maybe the real Quaybus was the friends we made along the way. Okay, I guess I need to freaking practice this wave, because, like, I thought I was maybe good enough to just, like, do it, but I guess not. The thing is, like, I'm almost good enough to do this, bro. What? I didn't click the orb? You're a chud. Oh, we're freaking inching our way there, man. How'd it feel winning the TCD race? It's pretty cool. It was incredibly nerve-wracking. I've never been more nervous playing freaking Dash, but... There we go. 11 to 60. Done! We even got 12. Alright, back to it. Alright, now we have to do stage 3. And now the runs are going to start getting serious. Now we have to do 78 to 100. I'm not going to do very many of these, because I've already been live for quite some time. But, you know, we'll keep playing. We'll mess around a little bit, see if we can do anything here. See if we can make the dream happen. It is the Blitzkrieg mod. Hey guys, just joined. Why can we only see SD's forehead? I can make that happen if you want. There we go. Alright, we gotta do this to 100 now. This is like the aftermath of a pimple. Like, it's going away. Eyebrows? If you're seeing eyebrows, you're seeing too much. I gotta move down a little bit. I was so bad at a ship part in this level I'm playing, I just went and beat a GDSR ship challenge. Those levels are really hard, aren't they? I heard people talk about GDSR. What does it stand for? Like GD skill ranking or something? And I looked these up because I was like, oh, this seems like it could be an interesting video, but like the freaking like lowest tier challenges were like impossible. Hold on. I've got another idea here. The ship ones aren't that bad, but the wave, yes. Okay. Oh, great. That's exactly what I wanted. Happy to help. Alright, stream stays like this until I do 78 to 100. This is actually very annoying because it means I have to like stay in the same place, otherwise the eye moves out of the way. So I have to keep my head like super still. Yo, can I at least get past this freaking star pause, bro? I'm washed. Okay, no, bro. It stays like this until I get past this star pause a single time. Because what are we doing right now? Oh my god. It's freaking eye cam for the rest of time, bro. I think the universe just wants me to stay like this. This is who I truly am now, bro. I'm just a little eye chud who can't get past freaking 83 on Frost Spirit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happens if you just turn around really quickly? Well, what do you mean? Like, I can't really... What do you mean? Something like that. I spy with my little eye, bro. I spy with my little eye. Okay, I don't care. The freaking start pause is right here, so we did it. Okay, that went back to the forehead. Can I have... There we go. Dude, I feel like I look so small by comparison now. I was thinking if you, like, act like something was behind you, just whip your head around real quick, but I don't think it'll be as funny as I think it would be. It's okay. Is there anything else I can put my camera on? Hold on. Is there anything else in my environment? Kind of going boundary break mode here. Putting the camera anywhere I want. There's like a motivational banner on my wall. I wonder if you guys can even read it if I zoom all the way in. You definitely can't read that. Oh well. I can count the pixel, bro. The pixels, bro. I like this level though so far. I freaking suck. Oh my god. Remember Vortrox beat a top 212 as his first extreme? What was his first extreme? Wasn't his first extreme like... Actually, what was his first extreme? I straight up don't even know. No, man. Stereo Extreme. Was that really his first extreme? He didn't freaking beat anything before Stereo Extremeness. He didn't beat anything before Stereo Extremeness, bruh. That's actually kind of insane. I mean, it's not top 212 anymore, but I presume that's where it was when it got placed. Which is kind of insane. Thank you for the bit, bro. Yo, I'm new to GD. Should I skip medium demons and go straight to hard demons? I mean, I don't know if I'd say that. To be fair, my first extreme demon probably would have been around the top 250. Like when I beat Allegiance before the all-rated list was even a thing. But if it was a thing when I beat it, it probably would have been top 250 when I beat it. That's why I'm upset I didn't freaking start playing GD. Like, I didn't start beating extremes like a year earlier, bro. Because I could have easily beaten a freaking like extended list by now if I like just had started beating extremes sooner. I don't know why I didn't. It was on the legacy list. Well, yeah, Allegiance is on the legacy list, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, it was. I mean, like the all-rated list, because. When did Allegiance fall off the list? Allegiance fell off the list in 2019, yeah, and I beat it in 2022. But, like, my thing is that when it was placed on the all-rated list, it was placed on the all-rated list at 351 in August of 2022, which was 6 months after I beat it. And if we look 6 months into the future, it's September, October, November, December, January, February. By February of the next year, it was like 100 spots lower. So I'm assuming that 6 months before then, it would have been like 100 spots higher. So, yeah, I have a feeling that it probably, I think for the 37 bits. So I think that it probably would have been like a top 250 when I beat it, if it was like if the all-rated list existed. But the all-rated list just wasn't a thing when I beat Allegiance. So I'm saying, bro, like, I was out here struggling to beat like a medium demon in like 2019, bro. If I just kept pushing, bro, I could be a freaking list player, bro. But I'm not. I'm a chud. Beat my first extended list over 4 years ago. That's kind of crazy. 500k or dinner with Jay-Z. 500k or one message to Grok, bro. 500k or dinner with Benjamin Netanyahu, bro. Especially because Allegiance is so low now, there were probably a lot of levels added between when you beat it. That's my thing. Because, like, Allegiance got knocked down, like, 100 spots the 6 months after it was added, so I assume it probably would have been, like, 90 to 100 spots higher the 6 months before. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have been knocked down that fast. Maybe it would have been, like, just top 200. Or, I mean, top 300, but... Either way... Like, Allegiance was actually a lot more impressive of an achievement when I beat it than it is, like, now. I mean, it's still impressive because it's an Extreme Demon, but... Yeah, I added a column to my, Extreme Demon spreadsheet. That is the all-rated list position when I beat it. And, like, Allegiance is probably the highest for a while, but then, like, Nightshade I beat when it was 255. I beat Shutdown when it was 214. Like, I beat AA when it was 371. I beat Yada when it was 311. And, like, by that point, now you're getting pretty recent. But, I mean, Nabil Let Go is, Nabil Let Go is, my highest thing for that now, because I beat that at 202. I beat the level before it got the reputation that it has now. Yeah, bruh. Weren't you just playing EXO? I beat EXO. Heliopolis says, do you ever plan on beating me? No. I don't need the 10k that bad. You know, even though this ending is pretty hard and very chokeable, I feel like this ending, like, I feel like it's just, like, my favorite part. Like, it's so easy to mess up, but I just really like it. Like, this part in particular, it's just got, this part, like, it's kind of got W aura, I can't lie. Like, 79 to, like, 87 is, like, probably, like, my favorite part of this level. Could have beaten multiple main lists, but I prioritized enjoying the game and playing comfortably. No, that's fair. Honestly, yeah, you could have beaten harder levels, but now you enjoyed playing the game to this point. It's kind of a double-edged sword, because honestly, I feel like in recent times, I have developed this issue where easy extremes piss me off so easily, bro. The last 3 easy extremes I've played, I have, like, low-key crashed out on because I haven't beaten them as quickly as I feel like I should have. But I played EXO for, like, 5 days. I honestly had a really enjoyable time with EXO. I mean, like, maybe the easy extremes I picked are just bad levels, but, like, I don't know, bro. When it happens 3 times in a row, I'm more inclined to believe that I'm the problem. Oh, I clicked too late again. That's my thing, bro. Like, I feel like I feel like internally, I'm not even that good at this game, bro. I have 49 extremes, bro. Like, I have 49 extremes. So, like, I feel like I shouldn't have this, like, complex in my brain that's like, yeah, I should beat every easy extreme in, like, 1 hour. Because, like, I'm not that guy, man. I'm not even that good at this game. But that's the thing. So, yeah, that's exactly it. Like, I beat Nabil Let Go as my 45th extreme, and I was like, all right, I'm going to take some time. I'm going to beat some easy extremes, because I want to do something. I want to do a new hardest as my 50th. So I'm going to beat some easy extremes, and I had a horrible time with all 3 of them. To be fair, the only one that was definitely fair was Hypersonic, because I would have beaten Hypersonic in one session, but I got this, like, annoying, like, cosmic bit flip bug death at 92 that I literally have not been able to recreate since it happened. But, like, Proteus and Gangnam Style, bro, like, Gangnam Style is especially, like, tragic, because I really wanted to like that level, but, like, the last, like, 20% of it, I died to it so many times, bro, that it just became, like, a miserable experience. I beat Edomania faster than Conical Depression. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I beat EXO in less attempts than AA. Actually, those are pretty close together, though. I beat EXO in less attempts than freaking Base Cave, bro. I beat EXO in less attempts than Base Cave, which is like 200 spots lower. Yeah. My Extreme Demon stats are very silly. Because Base Cave is horrid. Dude, Base Cave is, like, unreal, bro. That level is, like, inconsistency central. I can't believe that they updated it and just made it so much worse. Because, like, I've seen videos of what Base Cave looked like when it was an Insane Demon in, like, 2.0 or whatever. It actually looks like a decent level, bro. But Bloodshot over here was like, no, I think I want to ruin my level, actually. There we go. Oh, I totally thought I was dead to the wave. That's a pass if I've ever seen one. Yeah, Base Cave used to be an insane demon, and then in 2.1, the guy who made it buffed it and ruined it and added, like, stupid accurate hitboxes everywhere. That's a crazy run to have on a learning stream. The funny thing is, it's not even the first time I had it, bro. Because I think I got 78 to 100 when, on stage 2, but, like, it didn't count. Yeah. I got 78 to 100 on stage 2, but it didn't count because I wasn't there yet. But, yeah. And I think... Yeah, I got 72 to 100, actually, as well, apparently. But now I need to do 72 to 92. Oh, we're back to this ball. The impossible. I just hope that I can keep, I can just hope that I can keep this skill building even when I transfer to another computer. Because my other keyboard that I have isn't like, the keys are a lot more shallow, so hopefully it's not, like, annoying. When are you doing Bloodlust? Bloodlust is a level I might do after I beat this. Because after I beat this, assuming I beat it, I want to fluff out my top 10 more. Because my top 10 very quickly falls down to being much easier. And I want to beat some other levels in, like, the top 300 to make my top 10 better. Like, I want to go for Frozen Cave. I mean, I might do Bloodlust. And I might do Renovant. Here's how to beat it. Click, click, click. Yeah, true. It's not pressure like having a new hard. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I feel like I want to do Renovant when it's, like, a third hardest, almost, because then there's, like, no difficulty pressure at all. I feel like that's part of why I was able to beat the RGB so quick, because none of them were new hardests. Like, I beat the RGB in, like, 14 streams, because none of them were new hardests. At least, I feel like it definitely helped. I mean, to be fair, Frozen Cave wouldn't be a new hardest anymore, but... Dang it, bro. Oh, I would just needed to get over here and I would have been there. Renovant is really good. I have some tips to make it go smoother. Okay. Yeah, because I've seen videos of Renovant and it doesn't look fun to play. That's why whenever people are like, you should beat Renovant as the new hardest, I'm like, I don't want to do that. Because it doesn't look fun from watching a video. And it's also the case, too, of, like, I don't want to beat it as a new hardest, because, like, this is going to take me a long time. And I don't know if I'm trying to listen to Corpse Husband sing to me for, like, 3 months. There we go. Solid. Did it as a second hardest? Okay. Dude, I don't know why my freaking phone buzzing is, like, so audible. It's fascinating. Dude, freaking tried commented on my last completion as you try to enjoy an easy extreme challenge. It's literally impossible, man. Okay, what do I need now? 69 to 87, so that's... okay. Shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. I might have to call it soon, though, because since I will be moving soon, I want to try to get a video ready. The upside is I shouldn't be without a computer for very long. Like, I probably won't have my computer on the first and maybe the second, but by the time the third comes around, I should low-key be back in my groove. I have been out of my mom's house. I was renting a room from some people when I was in college, but in December, they just decided, hey, we're going to sell our place. And I was like, I don't... Like, we were originally gonna go get me an apartment over the summer, but we had to expedite that process a little bit. Yeah, the white room, that was me renting a room from some other people. Because they had, like, 3 rooms they were just renting out the college kids. And it was pretty good. But we found an apartment. I've been, like, I've low-key been paying for a lease since, like, mid-February. We just haven't had the time to get back out and actually move me in. Does this mod use the start position percentage to make your goal runs, or is it personalized for each? Yeah, no, it uses the start pause. Because, like, when you make a profile, you can choose between 2.1 or 2.2 percentages. And you can even, like, manually modify the... You can even manually modify the percentages if, like, the start pauses are, like, kind of wrong. Because, like, on a level like my level, like, my only rated, like, my extreme demon, like, the percentages when you're... See, this is so weird. Sometimes they do work, and sometimes they don't work. But, like, you can see here, like, the freaking progress bar says 0. So, I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, you can set it up how you need to make it work. I thought it was people who beat it and thought of the runs you need. Nah, it just... Because, like, it starts off with, like, the first section is just, like, each start pause, and then it's, like, 2 start pauses, and then 3 start pauses. That's why, like, I don't intend to follow this all the way through, because by the time you get to, like, the second to last stage, like, they're asking me to do 6 to 92 before I go from 0, and it's like, I'm not doing all that. Especially because this level's so long. Like, I feel like the most I intend to go up to doing is, like... I don't know, like, maybe, like, stage 8 or 9. Like, getting, like, 37 to 100 on this level, I could see being useful. Because, like, in the video where, like, I found this mod, and it was, like, someone who's, like, championing it, they were like, you will beat the level multiple times before you go from 0, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that, but... I guess the idea is just so that when you finally finish all the Blitzkrieg stages, you're, like, really confident. But, like, realistically, who is doing all that? Like, I think the idea is, like, if you do all the Blitzkrieg stages, by that point, like, you should be able to beat it from 0 pretty effortlessly. But, like, who's out here doing 1 to 95 before they go from 0? What the hell is Sakoop and Egg, bro? These are AI-generated GD level names, man. I feel like I am not doing good on this part right now. Oh, but then I do it first try when I actually go to this start pause. That's super cool and awesome. Yeah, I love Geometry Dash too, man. Yo, saves coming, bro. Chill, bro. I only know what save scumming is in the reference of, like Pokemon and stuff. It's just, like, people, like, reloading their save files, like, over and over again to, like, reroll, like, a RNG thing. die to this specific click a million times challenge. Guess who's winning? Me. I was literally going to say, like, the craziest part is, like, I need to do that start pause and then also get past it, bro. So getting past this impossible isn't even, like, the end of my troubles. I'm the goat, actually. I'm the woat. Oh my god, who dies to this spike? Sakupin egg goated medium demon. Fascinating. No way, buddy. The tribulations await. Nabil Let Go Ball of Doom versus Cycles Coin 1. Cycles Coin 1. Cycles Coin 10 times. I challenge Doggy to do that one, buddy. How much you want to bet the top comment is, like, mentioning Doggy? Doggy's worst nightmare, bro. I gotta be the first victor of grief. Yeah, that'll show Doggy who's boss, bro. Impossible timing to be verified by Doggy, bro. You know what else is impossible? Doing this run, apparently. But we're gonna have to get good at it eventually, so no time like the present to start. Doggy deaths on the main levels have to be AI generated. No way, they're not. Dude, I remember, like, there's, like, this video of Doggy dying, like, instantly to, like, all 22 route top levels. And I understand, like, I think he was trying to do, like, minimum clicks or something. But it's still really funny, because, like, this guy will, like, enter Polargeist and die to the first jump, because he's, like, trying to jump over the 4 spikes. I like to imagine they were genuine deaths. Imagining top players being really bad at the game is, like, really funny. I'm not really interested in playing Nelv, bro. Nelv is a level that, like, one of my friends really wants me to be because he really likes it. And I'm like, I said I'm not doing it as a new hardest because it's freaking memory. But, like, maybe after this, bro. I'm dead. hold on. I'll do your lead attempt after I get back to this ball. The impossible. Oh my god. Now hush, little chuddy, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Highlighted message only makes me more likely to read your message if the message was something that I was going to, like, something that I'm gonna read in the first place. Like, if someone highlights a message and they're like, can you play my level 192.168.0.1 something something? Like, I'm still not gonna read that. Try Nelv is like an innocuous enough message that I'm like, okay, I guess I'll mention this, bro. Awkward. Yeah, this is a list demon for right now. It most likely will not be when I actually beat it, but... I mean, honestly, it'd be cool if I did beat this when it was still on the list, because, like, this level's honestly super aura. And this was my friend's first main list. So it'd be kind of aura if it was his first main list and my first extended list. Dude, I'd have to set up a pointer crate profile. This would be insane. I don't even know how you make an account on pointer crate, bro. It's out or redeemed one of the golden attempt. Dude, if I were to do, like, golden attempts, bro, they'd be super cheap, bro, because I'm dying instantly. Yeah, I'll play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm dead. No. Dude, people trying to verify Heliopolis and Eternus might be God's strongest soldiers. I cannot imagine having, like, verifier pressure in addition to playing levels that are, like, freaking impossible. I didn't click in time. No. You can modify an emote by, like, squishing it or something. I don't know, honestly. Let me see. Can I redeem it to test? Modify an emote. Yeah, you can put sunglasses on it, or you can squish it, or you can grayscale it. I sure hope women is the name of a GD level. Otherwise, the implications of that are not very good. Dead. Not dead. Alive. No! That was it, bro. I was like 3 clicks from the ending of this run. Freaking heck, bro. That was it. Oh, I'm him. Oh, I'm him. Oh, that's the run we needed. Yo, Tech. What's up, bro? Thank you. Thank you for the welcome. This level is definitely falling off the list before I beat it, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, what do we need now? 63 to 78. Okay, hopefully that's... What is that? Okay, I need to get here. That's actually kind of a rough run. Yeah, I'm like... There's a very small chance I beat this before it falls off. But, like, I feel like if I beat this before it falls off, it's going to be, like, 150. It's 139, and I'm pretty sure there's, like, 8 pending levels that are placing sometime in April. So, like, it's going to be, like, 148 by the end of April. Yeah, it's 139 right now. I know, bro. This game is too hard. Like, I really want to beat an extended list before the freaking game gets impossible. I mean, I'm not banking on beating this before it falls off the list, because honestly, my mindset was like, I need to beat a level that's like 145 to like 160. That way my next hardest can be like 100, because then I'll have like multiple months before that falls off. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how long this takes me, because my last 2 hardest have had like months-long gaps between them. Like where I took like months off. So I'm really going to try to lock in and focus on this, because I want to get an accurate representation of how long it would actually take me if I don't have these giant gaps in playtime. Because like my current hardest I just beat like last week. Like I started playing it in like June last year. Because I just had like multiple months where I was like not touching it. And because of that, like, it probably took me, like, freaking 10,000 more attempts than it really should have. So we'll see. It'd be kind of aura if I was able to beat this before it falls off, because one of my friends beat this when it was on the main list, and it was his first main list. So having one of my friends have it as his first main list and me as a first extended list would kind of be aura. Can't lie. I can't say I live on the east side, unfortunately. I live in the Midwest side and sometimes the west side, unfortunately. I feel like you beat Nabil really fast after returning. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how much that I can chalk up to, like, dormant skill. Because I had, like, 15,000 attempts or something already. Or, like, 20k, like, old attempts. But yeah, like, I have people that are like, oh, you beat a new hardest in 8 streams, and it's like, there's a big asterisk on that. Not really. But, you know. I definitely feel that I am in my prime with this game right now. Bro. Thank you, thank you. I think I low-key, it might just be the RGB skill boost, bro. Because, like, I don't know how I managed to beat all 3 of those in, like, 14 streams. I beat the RGB in, like, less attempts than it took me to beat Allegiance as my first extreme. I don't know how I pulled that one off. Yeah, Frost Spirit's got like it's got a good song, so like I can manage to listen to it for a really long time. Do people actually talk different in California, or is that a lie? Not to my knowledge. I mean, like, California is like the stereotypical like surfer accent, but like I've never met like a surfer. If people talk different in California, it's got to be like select words. Like, it's not like you ever hear like people say like Merry and Merry, like Merry Christmas, and like Merry like the name different or whatever. But like some people don't. Then there's also apparently some dialects in the US where, like, you say pin and pen the same, like a writing pen and, like, a safety pin. Like, some places apparently say pin and pen the same, which is super weird for me to think about, because those are just different words. The Boston Barber clip. I love those clips. Babe, boy, say I want to get this Jung Nung Diggler Snapper Pages. You and then I'll sneeble snapper pens. Yeah, the caught thing. Apparently some people say that the same as well, which I don't know how, because like you sleep on a cot and you caught something. Those are just different words. I don't know. I'm just going to pretend like my way of speaking is objectively correct, and anyone who deviates from it even a little bit is weird. That's what I think. Yes, bro, the barber, it's so awesome, bro. Babe boy say you want to get this Jung Nung Jiggle a Snap. And then the kid goes, thumb face! And then the barber starts speaking straight up Chinese, bro. Bro. That's like a death that I think you can get in this game. I've never heard of that clip. It has piqued my interest. I just want a Jitli Yang. I probably have that clip on my computer somewhere, bro. Like, I would just download videos on Twitter and throw them into a folder. But I lost, like, most of the folder and my hard drive broke, like, 2 years ago. Bro, I feel like I had such a hard time staying high before in this part, and now I am constantly too high. Is this level about to make me change my click pattern already, bro? Am I already gonna have to relearn this part? Dude, have you ever seen, like, those maps of, like, dialects in the US where it's, like, completely different words, bro? Like, you have, like, most of the country says, like, water fountain, and then, like, half the country says, like, drinking fountain. And then there's, like, this little inlet in, like, Wisconsin that says bubbler. Or, like, Minnesota or something, bro. And it's like... What are we doing? Or, like, the soda versus, like, pop thing. I actually go against the grain there. Apparently it's very Midwestern to say pop, but I pretty much always say soda. I don't know why. Yeah, apparently it's very Midwestern to say pop, but I've pretty much always said soda, like, as long as I can remember. Yeah, but then you'll have parts of, like, Arkansas that say, like, fizzy. Get me a fizzy. Or some parts of the country that just say Coke. Like, they just generalize all soda to Coke. And it's like, what do you... Like, you're gonna go somewhere and you want a Sprite, so you ask for a Coke? Like, what? Or, like, do they just think that the only cola, the only soda is just brown cola? So they just call it Coke because it's just the only soda to them? Dialects are fascinating, really. I don't know, man. Wow, I wish I could get past this star pause again. I might be cooked. I don't know if there's any dialect differences between the Midwest and California, though, that I should be paying attention for. If there are any big differences between Illinois and California, like, they're clearly not big enough for me to have ever noticed or care. The Coke generation has, like, Sharpie. I guess that makes sense, but... I don't know, like, I feel like I might be just weird then, because I feel like I still pretty often also just, like, I still specify, like, permanent marker. I guess I don't say bandage, like, I do say Band-Aid. But I feel like the thing with, like, Sharpie is because the actual name for the item is too clunky. Like, soda isn't more clunky to say than Coke. But, like, Sharpie is way easier to say than permanent marker. Or, like, Expo marker is way easier to say than, like, dry erase marker or whatever. Languages are fascinating. Yeah, I know the US doesn't technically have an official language. It has, like, a de facto official language, but it's, like, not in the Constitution or whatever. Whatever frickin' declares a national language. It's so crazy how we used to be British. And then we immediately gained independence, and we instantly started talking different. Dang it, bro. Yeah, I beat Nabil. I know, it's crazy to imagine that, like, the first, like, 5 presidents were probably had like like thick British accents, bro. George Washington be like, oh, I reckon we should have freedom from you lot. Name all languages of Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinean. Do an Australian accent in front of Stride? I feel like I have, and he's done an American accent in front of me. The difference is that Australians talk wrong, and we talk right, so... It makes sense that I can't do an Australian accent, but it's weird that he can't do an American accent. I love people without American accents trying to do one. Yeah. No, like, it's so funny, bro. It's so funny, bro. Because, like, Tried was, like, in the back seat of, like, the car. We were going somewhere. And I'm like, Tried, can you try to say the word water? And he literally had to strain as he was like, water. And I was like, it ain't that deep, bro. I wish I could freaking get through this, bro, but I'm such a chud. Ah, this wall is so hard, and I have to do the entire start pause to get this run. I'm jumping from Retray to Heliopolis. Good luck, man. Good luck. Tried taught me about the Australia Emu War during the base cave streams. That's pretty cool. Dude, that's the thing, bro. Like, freaking Tried. I say emu. Tried is like emu. You give me like I got 85. Yo, nice. I have finished stage 2 of my Blitzkrieg in the meantime, and I'm working on stage 3 now, which I will definitely not be finishing today because I've already been live for like 2.5 hours. Time flies when you're frosting, bro. I've been live for 3 hours, actually. Holy. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I did it. I did it. You know what I did? I freaking died. That's what I did. My god, YouTube ran out of memory again? Stop. Dude, I'm freaking getting hot in here. It must just be hot in my room. It's actually really nice out today for some reason. I don't know why. It needs to go back to being cold and stupid, bro. The spirit is very frosty right now. Dude, what is this? How many percent? How long? This is only 63 to 78, bro, but this is impossible. Why am I messing up this wave click now, bro? This is a crisis. I'm dead. I was freaking hit that way too late. Now, I feel like stage 2 is like the test of like, can you transition between the parts? And like stage 3 is where it's really like, alright, you need to build consistency. Otherwise, you're like never doing these runs. Okay, I'll do the allegiance temp, but I want to get through this start pause again one more time. Yeah, like, I want to get to that ball portal, and then I'll do your allegiance attempt. Yeah, I'll do your allegiance attempt in a second, bro. Hold on. Let me lock in. Dude, what the freaking heck kind of death is that, bro? And now I can't do the first click at all. Okay, whatever, man. No, the song is very satisfying. I think Blitzkrieg is useful. I mean, Blitzkrieg is just like a new way to do practice on start pauses, but it, like, I think it kind of keeps the game. I think it kind of keeps the game a little bit more fresh. Because you're not just grinding out progressively larger runs to 100, and you can, like, kind of see the entire level pretty quickly. Oh, yeah, I clicked that pink orb way too early. Okay, well, I'll probably try to get this run for a little bit longer. If I get the run, I'll probably just call it there, but... Ah, I knew it. I clicked so late. Yeah, if I don't get this run in like 10 minutes, though, I'll probably just call it anyways. FNAF song. I didn't know Five Guys made hot dogs. They only advertise themselves as Five Guys burgers and fries, so, you know. I hope that UFO gets more consistent, because it feels very dependent on how I enter it. And how I enter it is, like, not consistent. Oh my god, earliest click ever. Blitzkrieg is a geode mod that gives you runs to go for. And I think it is neat. Someone in my chat earlier said they thought the mini jump was the hardest. I feel like the third jump is the hardest for me. It's like the one I'm easily most likely to mess up, and I don't know why. No, I knew it. I clicked too early. Ugh. I should probably redo this freaking part anyways to, like, make sure I know what I'm doing. Yep, that's what I gotta do. Okay. Oh, this run is so doable, man. I just gotta see if I can actually clutch it out. Yeah, I know Blitzkrieg is a war tactic from World War II, but... you do small runs, hopefully quickly, and you gradually make them larger, rather than, like, immediately going for, like, bigger runs. So instead of going for 90 to 100, then 80 to 100, then 70 to 100, then 60 to 100, you go like 90 to 100, 80 to 90, 70 to 80, you know, that kind of thing. And then the next stage it's like 80 to 100, 70 to 90, and yeah, they just gradually get bigger. Until you're good enough to beat the entire level. And even if it doesn't actually help that much, I mean, it's more enjoyable, I think. Actual speech bubble. Freaking W run, Jesus. Wasn't even intending to go for that, but... TDS fans, bro. Yeah. Tower Defense Simulator fans are eating good with this level. My god, bro. I wish I could stop dying immediately in this part. Ugh, this run is so doable. I don't know if I'm doing it today, though. This run is so glueable, but I don't know what's happening. I do not know if it's going to happen. I did beat EXO. Man, I really am... I mean, like, I'm not clicking that early, because, like, I don't want to click too late. But, man, I am clicking too early there pretty often. Oh my god. Dude. What run are you trying to get? Right now, the run I'm on is 63 to 78, which isn't even that much percentage, but good lord. It is harder than I expected. I freaking didn't even click the orb. Dang, bro. How did I freaking dropped so quickly? Bro. Dude, what the heck, bro? I feel like this wave was second nature to me mere moments ago. Okay, let's just die to this cube jump over and over instead. I think that would be a great idea. Okay, bro. Oh my god, bro. I didn't realize I was already in the phase of this level where, like, parts that I thought were not that bad are freaking becoming, hard. It seems like a stupid question. Why do you go backwards in runs rather than practicing the part you die at? I don't really understand the question. You mean, like, I should play from zero and then wherever I die, I should practice that part? I mean, the idea is that I want to do most of my practice on the later parts of the level, so when I get there from zero, I'm less likely to die there. Like, say it takes me 2,000 attempts to beat a level, 1,500 of those should be me should just be me practicing the second half, and then, like, 400 of them should be me dying in the first half, and then, like, maybe, like, 50 of them would be me dying in the second half, you know? Oh my god, if I die there from zero ever. Ah, I knew it. I was clicking way too early. I don't know if this run's happening right now, which is very sad. Because I got so close, like, twice. Oh my god, that was the earliest click ever. I mean, all the GD YouTubers usually do it because ideally you want to have more practice on the ending than the beginning. That's just kind of why people usually do it. Like, if you're playing Sonic Wave, like, you ideally, like, you want to be, like, the best at the third wave, because you don't want to die there at all from zero if you can help it. And then you want to be, like, really good at the second wave, so you only die there, like, a couple times. But being worse at the first wave is, like, acceptable, because you'll get there more often, you know? You like, as the level progresses, you want to be, like, more confident with each part as it goes. And I feel like practicing the other way around would be, like, you'd be really confident, like, the first half, like, you'd never get past the second half. And that sounds bad, especially because, like, you'll have nerves in the second half, so you really want to be, like, good at it. Oh, that's the thing, bro. Like, this part, like, if I get here from zero ever, like, I'm gonna be shaking. So I want to be, like, really good at, like, this part all the way to the end by the time I go from zero. Oh my god, bro. This run is actually beating me up so hard. Dude, oh my god, get me over these jumps. What am I doing? Oh my god, bro. Yeah, of course. I'm Sdslayer, bro. I am Sdslayer. Because I got Twitch partner and I asked them if I could have the name and they said, okay. So I guess the guy who had the name Sdslayer, you know, he was inactive long enough for them to be like, okay, you can have it. No, why? I clicked so early here. Oh, man. If you continually die in one part, what you do? I mean, yeah, you would go practice that part, but that's, like, after you've learned the level. Like, if you've learned the entire level and you have, like, one part that you have trouble with, then, like, yeah, go practice that part. But when you're first learning a level, like, you're gonna die a lot everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. Are you serious, man? Dude, I wish I would, like, not ever die to that freaking little cube part between the two ball sections. Like, this game is toying with me, bro. Like, I've almost gotten the run I need, like, 5 times, bro, but I just keep choking at the very end. Why does Redemption have 8.5 song? To be fair, they weren't actually the same song, because on Redemption I used regular Sonic Wave, but in all of the other ones I used remixes, so technically they're not the same song. Which I think should be factored in, because low-key the remixes, like them being remixes directly impacts how much I enjoyed listening to them. So I'm gonna be honest, I enjoyed all of the remixes more than the original song. Animation where the guy starts a family then goes off and dies in a war. I can't say I know what you're talking about. Does this feel much harder than Nabil? I mean, it's too early for me to say, really. I'll have to see when I get more consistent with it. Because Nabil was like... Nabil is like super unbalanced, so it's really hard to compare. Like, is this part harder than, like, the last half of Nabil? Yes. But, like, is it harder than, like, the pre-drop? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, I would say it is right now, obviously, but I mean, I also mentally, it just feels a lot more daunting, because, you know, it's a new hardest, and it's, like, freaking, like, 70 spots above Nabil, so it's, like, a little daunting, so my brain probably thinks that this is, like, actually impossible, but... Oh my god. Can you do the sea lion? What, like... He does this, and he goes like... He goes... That guy? I love him. This is kind of unbalanced, too. This is unbalanced, but it's, like, unbalanced in a different way. Like, whereas Nabil, the first half is way harder than the second half, I feel like this part is like every other part is really hard and then really easy. It's like, this part's not that bad. But then you go to this ball, and this is, like, impossible. Like, this part just... This level, like, shifts its difficulty, like, so rapidly. Because, like, I feel like this part is pretty hard, and then, like, the part right before it is, like, pretty freaking easy. Yeah, so... I don't know. I mean, it definitely... I mean, it feels harder than Nabil. I mean, I would say it's harder than Nabil if for no other reason than it's longer. Like, this was like 3 minutes long. So there's that. But because of that, I expect the difficulty to be much more spread out. That's why, like... I was considering trying out Sky Shredder as my next hardest, because it's also short, but it looks really, really hard. I clicked this so late. I'm never getting this run. It's impossible. This run's never gonna happen. Never has and it never will. I might just have to take the L for today on this one. Yeah, like, bro. People have very mixed opinions on the level's difficulty. It seems like the kind of person... Seems like... I mean, person. Level. It seems like the kind of level that would have very mixed difficulty opinions. I mean, the upside of freaking doing this run for so long is, like, hopefully the next Start Pause run won't be so bad. Because I'll have to do this part and the next part, and that's it. I mean, in addition to the previous part, but, like, it's gonna move the parts I have to do back by one, and, like, the previous part's not that bad. So, like, me being stuck on this run forever, hopefully the next Blitzkrieg run isn't so bad. How, man? Oh my god. Like, stop taunting me, bro. This run is like I'm actually being, like, drip-fed, like, progress, and then I just freaking don't ever get to do it. Harder than Zodiac. What the hell? That's crazy. What? The chat overlay's not broken, bro. Like, this thing? Like, this thing works properly. One allegiance attempt? Okay, hold on. I want to get to the freaking second part here again. I want to get to the ball, the first ball. There we freaking go. I don't even care. Oh, finally, bro. Jesus. Freaking 63 to 78 impossible. That's a funny death. My hardest is Bloodbath after 97k. Jesus. I wish I had the dedication to put that many attempts into freaking anything. Oh my god, I'm a fat chud. Alright, well, after I do this attempt, I'll toy around on the next Blitzkrieg run for, like, a little tiny bit, but I'm gonna end my stream in, like, 10 minutes, probably. Because I need to go record a video, even though I'm probably not gonna be editing it at all today, but I want to record it so I can edit it tomorrow. Solid run. Okay, what is the next run that I have to do here? So I have to do 55 to 72, which is getting up to here, which I genuinely do not think will be nearly as bad. I saw that coming. I don't know why I'm dying here. Click those orbs later, if rather than earlier. Okay, well, I'd like to freaking get, like, at least one real attempt from this. I'm not committing to doing this one, but, like... I'm like ChatGPT. I actually literally could have just done it right there. Bro. Freaking frame perfect deaths over here. Wow, you actually can die by clicking that too early. You learn something new every freaking day, man. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Why are these 3 jumps so hard now? I was low-key so good at them yesterday. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Like, how did I make it over the first one, but not the second one? I feel like I definitely should have died at the first one. Yeah, that was way too early. Oh my god. I'm Grok. I'm so Grok, bro. I'm so Grok. Oh my Grokness. Are you serious, bro? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not holding myself to getting this run. I mean, I definitely could, but I low-key think my finger might be a little worn out. Might be a little worn out from today. Do you like this level? It's good so far. I mean, it has its ups and downs. Like, overall, like, I would say that I like it more than I dislike it. A level with a good song goes a long way. Are you actually kidding me? I freaking just... Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna get a bunch of chud deaths now in this part, even though I was doing it, like, super often when I was going from this start pause, but, you know, now that I'm not going from there, I can't do it. I can't do it right now. Yeah, I think I'm too much of a chud right now to do this. I think I'm just going to call it right there. I'm just going to call it right there, I think. Freaking 5,700 attempts in the copy already. 1,100 in the main. So we're already at like almost 7,000 attempts on this, which is like very expected. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do this, but I mean, honestly, I don't know. 7K is not too bad for where I am right now. So let's do our allegiance and then I'll probably call it there, I think. Playing with input delay. Hello? What the hell? I don't know. I mean, it's like not a bad idea. I just don't know if it's like something I can make a whole video out of, because I feel like, I mean, I feel like the idea would pretty quickly kind of like lose its luster. So I think I'd pretty easily get through the first couple levels, then I would just hit a hard wall of like, there's no way I can do this. Well, yeah, I think I'd pretty easily get through like Stereo Madness and Back on Track and like Polar Guys, but like Dry Out, I'd probably like it immediately just be way harder. Especially because of ship. Like, it'd be really hard to control the ship. Get the coin for swag. Okay, well, if that's what happens when you get the coin for swag. Oh, well. I do one attempt on Allegiance at the end of all my streams, because beating Allegiance is kind of like my thing. Anywho, thanks for coming. Yeah, I went for swag and I got chudded. I should have known better. Anyways, yeah, let me... I mean, I have people on Twitch still, so, I mean, I could look for someone to raid on Twitch. I'm not gonna, really bother on YouTube. We got Tadoc streaming Bloodbath, Tech streaming Delta. We got the Golden, someone is streaming Flame Wall, someone's playing Auditory Breaker. Let's see what the guy playing Auditory Breaker is, how he's doing. Oh, wait, he's kind of going. Okay, well, I'll rate him after his attempt, I guess. He's freaking at 68. He's on a new best right now, bro. Did I just tune into this guy beating Auditory Breaker? Wait, he's actually so locked in, though. Wow, oh, he got 80. Oof, rough. Alright, well, this guy has follower-only mode on, but I'm gonna rate him anyways. Okay, anyways, thanks for coming to the stream. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. We'll see. So thanks for coming, and goodbye. Hopefully video soon, like in a couple days. Okay, bye.